candidates in place, that's when it would become.
I'd like to ask about Governor Culver since we're here for Bob. You mentioned the things that you think Bob has that would make him a good governor.
Yeah.
What makes it, when you look at Governor Culver and his record, what makes it, his poll numbers are in the dumps, as we all know. What other signs do you see that make him a bad governor that we should elect someone new in Iowa?
I think his position on marriage is totally out of sync with the rank and file of Iowa constituency. I think it's one of the reasons his poll numbers have suffered. Bob has been the most stalwart, clear, and candidate by conviction when it comes to something that is really not just a social issue, it's an economic issue. Marriage is the bedrock of a strong economy. If you want to end poverty, strong families, raising kids in a nurturing environment is the best hedge against poverty we have. It's far better than a government stimulus program. It's the ultimate stimulus program. Because the statistics show that a child who grows up in a stable two-parent household with parents who are employed and the child gets at least a high school diploma has a 91% chance of never spending a day in his life in poverty. Now the inverse of that, if a child grows up with one of the three factors and a combination of broken home, lack of a high school education, and the failure to keep and maintain a stable job, the person's going to spend about 89, or there's an 89% chance that he will spend a significant portion of his or her time in poverty. So when I hear people talk about we got to eliminate poverty, it's not just an economic issue, it is a family issue, it's a structural issue. That's how we best eliminate poverty. Good education, good family structure. And so that's part of it. I think also that Bob's approach to creating jobs in business is not to say, let's raise some taxes, let's get government more involved. It's let's make it so that a small business owner, who is the engine of about 85% of the new job starts in America, helping that small business person to look into the future and say, I'm not going to be taxed more, I'm not going to be regulated more, I'm not going to have unforeseen hidden costs hit me, because when a small business operator thinks that's coming, they do what businesses are doing in America right now. They hunker down. They lay people off. They don't hire anyone. They don't invest in new equipment, new inventory. They don't expand. They try to hang on to what they got. That's what's killing the American economy right now. It's not that we don't have a market, not that there aren't people who would like to be participating. It's that the people who can make that happen are scared to death of doing it, because a combination of those fear factors plus the tight credit market, largely because lending institutions now are afraid of what the government's going to do to them. It's just really, as much as anything, all the government has attempted to do to fix it has done more to prolong the pain. This is one of those things where it's the equivalent of putting leeches on a sick person, thinking that if you can just get enough blood out of them, you're going to make them better. And, you know, this is 17th century medicine we're practicing with the economy. We need to take the leeches off and put blood back into the system, not take it out.
And with that, we need to cut. We need to get to this next meeting.